Hello, everyone. Going to be starting Ender Magnolia. I played Ender Lilies, which is the first game of the series, so a while ago. Hi, Snacky. Honestly, can't remember too much of it. It was a Metroidvania similar to, like, Hollow Knight, that kind of stuff. But if I remember correctly, you were like a little girl with a night ghost that was protecting you. And so there was multiple endings in that game, and I assume this probably is true ending connected or whatever. Maybe it's not connected at all. I know it's in the same world, but that's all I really know. Magnolia artificial life forms. Word is they're almost human. Is that true? Human, more like mutants. All of those times they've attacked us. No, they aren't human at all. Robots. Don't be afraid. It will be alright. In preparation for this moment, I have taught you all you need to know. Listen carefully. Seek out allies, find the other attuners. I have faith in you. You can, the homunculi. This game we were little girl in white, if I remember correctly. That's supposed to be her? I'm alive. What happened? Can't remember. I've found something or someone. Someone important. What is this place? This one experiment long. Scrapped homunculi over 1,400. Tuned to transport homunculi insufficient. Number of specimens scrapped per month decreasing. Contact research facility. This looks useful. Healing ward. Ground or in water. LB restores lilacs HP. While uses are limited, they can be replenished at respite. While users are limited, they can be replenished at respite. Charmed Magicite, sort of an Argentine vial. Responds to the bearer, invoking a barrier of healing. So my potion. Heals are limited in number. The number of heals available is displayed in the upper left corner below the HP gauge. It's kind of a long cast time. I mean, it's not hostile. Maybe. Okay. Subterranean testing site ruins. Are you hostile? No? Running me that way. So you guys seem helpful right now. Dodge roll. Homunculus. It isn't moving. Has its magic been exhausted? I don't know. Looks like it got stabbed. Eyes that yearn for death. No, eyes that do not fear death. You seem familiar. Are you not frightened by me? What's to be afraid of? I've been around homunculi since I was little. I like the little letter effect on this character. Send me your power then. A touch of magic should allow me to liberate myself. In turn, I will aid in your survival. So I get a homunculus instead of a spirit this time. I do, however, have one condition. What is it? You think I would devour you? You can speak further once we have escaped this jury pit. I assume you'd rather not linger either. Nola. Primary ability, an enigmatic combat homunculus that had been abandoned at the subterranean testing site. She exudes an ancient noble aura, most unlike the labor homunculi in the lower stratum. Nola has joined your side. You can now make use of her abilities by pressing X to attack in front of you. Use her attacks to cut down enemies and break certain boxes and walls. Are you not friendly now? Okay, that looks like there's something up there. Respites can be found in multiple locations. Resting at a respite will save your game, as well as replenish Lilac's HP and heals. However, doing so will also cause previously defeated enemies to walk the land again. If Quests allow you to rewatch cutscenes you have previously viewed. So it looks like maybe there's 2 upgrades on this. Memory is the opening cutscene. Enhance abilities. More power. Scythe Harvester. Scythe that deals damage at close range. Consecutive inputs performs a combo attack. And then an axe. Don't know what those stars mean down there. Oh. Save! There we go. Figured I couldn't get there yet, but it was worth a shot. Okay, that one actually attacks. Okay, I'm about the level. Do. First boss. Break damage. Below the enemy's HP gauge is a gauge that represents break damage. It will decrease as you attack enemies and cause a knockback or stagger effect when depleted. This is your chance to go on the offensive. Be wary of attacks from enemies yet to be staggered and watch out for counterattacks as they recover. Ow. Juggle you! Owie! No, don't leave me. Okay. Perhaps I can help? Poke. Lilac, where are you going? Take me with you. Fumes? Is it my name, Lilac? You fixed me? To the outside, all of us, it's all we wanted. We started test subject from a homunculus processing plant. He was one of many homunculi that were exposed to the fumes as part of an experiment to observe how long they could withstand its effects before turning rabid. As the fumes took hold, hordes of homunculi tore through one another, climbing the resulting pile of corpses in a frenzied bid to escape. Leto survived by being buried beneath the pile. Leto can attack independently of Lilac and Nola. It's possible to activate Leto's ability while attacking Nola at the same time. However, Leto requires a cooldown period in between uses. Do I... Okay. Mine at last, with this free. Subterranean testing site key. Locks a magic gate leading to the subterranean testing site. Testing site is currently closed and off limits. Okay, there's a little pillar up there, or a platform, so I wonder if... Those can be changed at respite. Start experimenting. You can challenge previously tuned bosses at respites. Beating them rewards fragments. Glacial Fist. Regular attack is just like a charging punch thing. And then Rocket Fist. So I just have the item, right? Yeah. Did I save? There we go. Milius Lab Primus access restricted. Artificial life forms created through the infusion of magic. They are augmented by Milius Arcane. Augmented by Milius Arcane Smiths and boast high physical capabilities and durability. Ability to pose no danger to humans. Magic that affects the consciousness is used to ensure homunculi remain true to their purpose. However, these methods require tuning from time to time. Better think of the inhuman experiments homunculi were subjected to beneath the surface. Do you remember anything at all? The fumes, they drove everyone mad. They hurt each other. I saw you in my memories. Are you Lilac? Yeah, I think so. There's undoubtedly a connection here. Do not fret. Your memories will likely resurface in time. In fact, it would appear we all have something we are struggling to recall. I'm certain of one thing, however, you wield a power capable of liberating homunculi. Those with such powers, they are known as attuners. You may be able to find more of your ilk by retracing the memories of homunculi we encounter. Lower Stratum Streets. Big old castle in the background. Oh, no, we're actually getting a full picture of it. So this is the outside world. And that's the upper stratum. That's where the sorcerers, the founders of this nation and creators of the homunculi reside. If I am to discover the truth behind the wretched dreams that haunt me, I sense that is where I must go. To that end, I will not permit you to perish until we are there. Steel yourself, Lilac. I understand. My memory is hazy, but before I fell below the surface, someone was desperate to save me. I think I cared about them. I want to know why they were crying. And if this power I have is meant to help homunculi, I want to use it. Night, honey bunny. Person! Whoa, what kind of homunculus is that? She looks so old. Who might you be? The arcane smith of the town up ahead. Well, arcane smith in training, I guess. I'm looking to get my hands on some awesome arcane instruments that'll help the whole town. Wait, are you an attuner? Like the one in town some time back? May I inquire where exactly? I don't know. I only heard about it from my partner. Partner? A homunculus of wings. Say, did you happen to see him on your way here? Nope. Oh. Anyway, you look like a mess. Help yourself to anything here. Are you sure? There was an attuner who helped me one time. She asked me to help other attuners if I met them. She was the one who set up this little camp and left all this stuff here. You know, you remind me of her, that attuner lady. Oh, there's a mantle here you should take. It looks really handy for an attuner. Thank you, and I hope you find your friend. Say, if you see a homunculus of wings, could you help him out if you can? Are you not returning home? It isn't safe outside, especially for one so small. I gotta keep collecting junk. That's how we survive in the lower stratum. Well then, I'll see you around, hee hee. Items here may indeed prove useful. There's also that winged homunculus she mentioned. Aerial jump. Aerial dodge. You can change the attire at respites. Um... Sorcerer's Academy uniform. Azure Mantle. A Tuner's Mantle, where it turns black. Tuner's Mantle EX, where it turns tealish. And then green. Okay, so I can dodge after each jump. Welcome, Land of Fumes, fueled by magic at your service. What did I get? Charmed Fragment increases max HP by 5. Fragment of Magicite contained within an Argentine vial. Okay, that's something I'm going to be able to interact with at some point for jumping up. Passage through the human settlement of Old City authorized. Mutants prowling the outskirts of Old City pose a threat to human life. Remain alert. Is that dog okay? Dog? Remarkable, I can hardly believe the lower stratum remains dispopulated. How is it that humans live on amidst the thick haze of fumes? Arcane instruments is how. Without them, we'd be goners. Name's Gordon. I'm the resident arcane smith around these derelict parts. Take it the kids and a tuner? Where are your pals? As it so happens, we are presently in search of other attuners and away to the upper stratum. Can't say I've spotted any attuners in a while, and you won't learn much about the upper stratum down here. What about a homunculus with wings? Heard about Yolvan? From Levy, did ya? Yolvan used to keep us safe from the mutants, but that was then. Haven't seen him of late, but there's rumors he's been attacking folks and such. He might be over yonder down the road, but it ain't safe to get close, you hear? Maybe a tuner could. Nah, never mind. Really am getting old thinking of asking a kid. I can pet the dog. A little birdie told me there's a homunculi running wild everywhere. What a mess. I wouldn't know, seeing as I ain't ever getting out of here. Teaming with homunculi out there, you take care now. Times like these, we need to make sure you get plenty of rest. Why not take a break on that sofa there? Dear sis, happy birthday. You said you wanted a new pillow, so I tried to pluck some of Yolvan's feathers to make one. But he got kind of mad, so I'm going to have Gordon teach me how to make arcane instruments for you instead. You can talk to your allies at Respite. A notification will appear in the top right corner when a new conversation is available. I can tell you have something on your mind. Best come out with it. We have a long journey ahead of us. It would be nice to know your names. My name, you may refer to me however you please. Leto. My name, it's Leto. Your turn. Or do you not know? Nola. Call me Nola. Is that really your name? The marking etched into my arm would suggest as much. Interesting. Equipment? I got this thing. Oh, got the save. You there, have you seen anyone alive outside the city? We'd be long dead if it weren't for the arcane instruments warding off the fumes. What is this thing? And a tuner, not something you see often. I wonder when Levy and Yolvan will come home. I don't think I would survive. I didn't think I would survive when I fell down here, but the townspeople saved me. Got separated from my little sister, though. I wonder if she's up there. Okay. I'm struggling to read tonight. Another charm fragment. I don't know if that just automatically triggers or not. I don't know what they are. I don't ever think to pay attention to like my life bar to see if that goes up. And I don't see... I mean, there's that. 110. I don't know. Don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. I sense mutants everywhere. Remain alert. Okay, let's go see what this thing is. Materials can be used to fabricate items at the craftery. Okay, where it said craftery. Okay, so the enemies don't respawn even if I zone. It does take a rest. Hello. More materials. So there are secret spots. There fall damage? There's not. Can't take any more to drink before the old city folks notice. Having bulletin board, there has been an increase in reports of homunculi returning mutant, as retrieving cores is no longer a feasible endeavor. Ensure that you maintain a safe distance. Additionally, while we still suffer a deficit of attuners, do remain vigilant with reports. Frost a tuner squad. You did good making it here, kid, but it ain't safe here either. How about it? Want a drink before you kick the bucket? Heh. Okay. Owie. Okay, so I do think that's my HP. Like it does just auto apply, it's a passive grab. Okay. Increase aerial attack damage by 10%. Arcane instrument imparted to Yolvan by his friend Levi. It was crafted under the guidance of Master Arcane Smith Gordon, a most precious gift. I'm gonna guess it doesn't just auto-equip. Okay. Yeah. And it takes up 2 slots? Earn it. No, the winged homunculus could be close by. Remain alert. Guessing, saying, hey, you're about to get into a boss fight. Very steampunky, like, Victorian era stuff. That must be the winged homunculus. Levi mentioned. I swore to protect them. Vincent? Knocking enemies off high places deals additional damage. The longer the fall, the more damage they take. Knocking enemies into water results in an instant death. Enemies whose break gauge is depleted can be launched, making them prime targets. Ow! Crap. So I need to dodge into it and not away from it. My fault. Say anything different? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, what? That's right, I lost myself to the fumes. Miller's experiment, he must have escaped the central state or stratum. That growth present in his wings, I can't remove it. You want to thank someone, she's the one who found you. Those two sisters, look at them. You won't ever leave me, will you? Yeah, I promise. Nearly broke another promise. Thanks, I'm in your debt. We met Levy, she asked us to help. And here I thought she needed me, looks like I had it backwards. Fortunately, I still can't remember much from after I lost consciousness. If you're looking for other attuners, though, I checked the sealed off Magicite mine. Let's go see Gordon at Old City Market. I'm sure he'll be willing to help. Okay. Pressure ability. Experimental homunculus that escaped to Old City from the biological research facility in the central stratum. Experiments involving animal fusion were conducted on Yolven by a renowned homunculus researcher who fled a neighboring country that is no more. Maybe someone from the first game? Yolven attacks continuously while following Lilac for as long as the button is held. You can move and jump while using this ability. Useful for keeping up long-range pressure. Its ability's high mobility is offset by its modest power. Use it in tandem with Nola's close range attacks for maximum effectiveness. Yeah, I guess go equip it. Not sure if running is faster or not. Power, break damage, firing rate. Fire a spinning blade that cuts your enemies for as long as the button is held. The blade ricochets off terrain. Lilac is able to move and jump while using this ability. A spinning tornado that ignores enemies' defenses and continuously deals break damage for as long as the button is held. Huh. Got the save. Oh, I can do that. Well, goody. That homunculus just lost it. Can't trust those damn things. Worries of a sorcerer. It is imperative that we find the land of origin. The magic of this nation will not last forever, assuming we don't succumb to the blight first. We have successfully proven our theories around the application of magic and replicating and even creating artificial life from nothing. This is now our only hope. Light was like the big not status ailment, but the thing afflicting the first game, but I thought we purified it in the true ending. I might be misremembering, it's been a long time. It auto tracks or like auto locks on to nearby enemies. Okay. Oh. If Lovely isn't in town, she must have gone out by herself again. Maybe she's still looking for her partner. I'd keep an eye on her when she was out looking for her junk, but then she began sneaking off by herself. She knows to cut and run if she comes across any mutants, but she is still just a kid. She is not the only one. Oh, there's another one. Darn it. I once heard this from an attuner in an old city. Fumes from the lower stratum have seeped so deeply into the cores, the very souls of so many mutants, even attuners dare not approach them. Countless homunculi have turned mutant in this manner. I doubt we'll be able to save them all. Okay, now it's done. Can I buy stuff from you now, and can I help the dog? Well, I'll be. You brought Yolvin back. You must be one hell of an attuner, kid. I mean, did I? Or is he, like, dead now? You have my thanks. Levy will be downright giddy. Here, I suppose you should have this. Lower stratum key. What is it? The Magicite Mine, a tethered steeple. This key will let you in there at your own risk. The tethered steeple. And that there's my homunculus, man's best friend. Name's Haiti. So the Norse dog, right? Hattie? I used to be up in the central stratum back in the days until I painted a target on my back, that is. Hattie saved my skin back then. About as reliable as they come. So cute. I'd rather you be out seeing the world than wasting away with an old fool like me, pup. What do you say, kid? You'd be doing both of us a favor. I get dog? Hi, dog. Fast travel. Mount Haiti to travel instantaneously to respite you have previously visited. Travel instantaneously to respite you have previously visited by writing Hattie. One more thing. Whenever you've got materials on you, stop by this here craftery. I'm an arcane smith after all, figure I could do you some good. Break boxes and mine mineral deposits that you come across to salvage materials that can be used to fabricate items at crafteries. In time, you may also be able to find ways to expand their inventory. Magic Vial grants an additional relic slot. Got 15 of those. I don't have... Oh, no, I have the materials down in the bottom left. Okay. Worn bangle, which is a bracelet for defense. Crude bangle. Restricted areas are bad news. Don't go letting your guard down. Here we go. Blue is completed zone. Okay. So I want to say darn it. I don't know. I think I can make it up for that. Missing something here. Subterranean laborer's code. As long as the magicite yet glitters, toil as though the very future depends on it, for it is your hands that lay the foundation of House Milius. Squad leader Milius Magicite Mining Unit 1. Fumes here are thicker than I expected. What's this? Helix Crystal recovers 3% of HP every time an enemy is defeated. Yes, please. I just need to find a bench. Shouldn't have dodged in. What are you all playing at? Why help us now, after everything we put your kind through? Writing etched on the wall, there's something wrong in the minds, as if everyone has gone mad. They dig for magicite as if their very lives depend upon it. Is it because of the fumes? Maybe I've gone crazy too, or maybe I always was. Okay. I don't know. It almost looks like a boss from, not a boss, but an enemy from, Metal Slug. Respite. Oh. Not sure what the levels do. Also not sure what to make of that. Okay, I see something over there. Ow. More materials. Almost wish I could have it just set the auto fire for that one guy. Ilvan. Okay, not sure what the point of that up there is then. Have to exit and come in from a lower area. Can't get that high. Okay. There we go. Okay. Lily? Oh, it recharges my thing. Okay. Varnish tag reduces damage taken from enemies by 10%. The levels have to be something, right? Kid with an owl? Haven't seen you before. I got worked over by a mutant. Appears he does not know you either. We're lucky to be alive, you know. Most of my buddies didn't make it. You're hurt. What are you doing here? The grand lift in Old City isn't working. The one that leads up to the central stratum. My buddies are fixing its magic supply, and I'm down here gathering magicite to power it. There's this garden of flowers further in. The mutant's there. I barely made it out. A mutant in a garden of flowers. You thinking of checking it out? In that case, you mind taking my homunculus with you? Are you sure? The state I'm in, I wouldn't last long if I tried to go up against the blight down here. It might be these thick fumes. That's why the blight's spreading so quickly. Take good care of her, okay? I'm gonna go help the others. Autonomous ability. A homunculus scout that belonged to the tuner Heath. Long ago, sorcerers would often employ owl familiars as messengers. Since the decline of House Frost sorcerers, however, they have been replaced with homunculi. Moonin's autonomous ability. Upon being summoned, Moonin will follow Lilac and attack enemies that are within range. While she doesn't offer the strongest means of offense, Moonin can be summoned and left to her own devices, making her an invaluable ally one that's incomparable using multiple abilities in tandem. Heading back to Old City to help with the lift. Good luck down here. I was behind Lilac, attacking enemies within range of a mighty thunderbolt. What's the shock status effect? Releasing explosives when enemies are within range. The explosions detonate upon contact, dealing damage over a wide area. Hey, have you been taking care of Moonin for me? Like I said before, we need to get the Grand Lift in Old City working again before we can access the Central Stratum. Things would be a lot easier if we could find the Chief Attuner. There we go. The hell's that? Not sure what I think about the owl yet. There phase 2 to you too? What have I done? We are prohibited from harming humans, and yet... What am I to do now? I am no longer employed. No, do not let it concern you. Please accept this as a token of apology. Experimental amplifier. Okay, used to unlock abilities. Work, must find work. This economy is gonna have a hard time finding a job. What are y'all playing at? I don't think I could do anything over here, but just to be safe. Okay, I can do something over here. Residents of the lower stratum are strictly prohibited from entering the magicite mine. The theft of magical material will result in prosecution. Furthermore, due to an increase in miners failing to return from the second stratum of the crystalline realm, the area will be cordoned off. Okay. A little early to run across you as a boss enemy now. I literally just beat you. More materials. Oh, jeez. Didn't see you. What do I get? A grimoire. Unlocks new items that can be forged at crafteries. Crap. Got stuck on a little ledge there. enhance abilities. So I can unlock stuff like that. Yeah, why not? Do I have... Do we equip that? I do. Okay, travel back to town. Is there any story stuff? There's not. Okay. Thistle Bangle, which increases attack and defense. Mixed parts can be used to unlock and enhance abilities. What abilities need mixed parts? For Eviscerate, you need it. Okay. Oh. Well, I want the bangle. So I can just jump to the previous respite without having any, like, repercussion stuff? Okay, back over to the Floral Cavern. You kind of gave up your little flower necklace. Are these homunculi graves? I can hear the cries of my friends. My friends, friends, friends. Owie. Okay, I need to switch off of this attack thing. Whoa! Crap! Okay, so yeah. Abilities, switch back to this. Stay away from him. Crap. Oof. It isn't safe here. Townsfolk aren't allowed. Thank you for saving me. Homunculus or not, you shouldn't go too deep into the lower stratum. If you find yourself in danger, look for the untainted white flowers. My memory isn't so good, I wonder will I be able to remember? Here, take this flower necklace, wear it and you won't forget. If you're ever in trouble, I will come find you where the flowers bloom. Homunculus work for humans, but now work to help and protect my friends. I want to help the homunculi too. Please, lend me your strength. Dive with airborne. Okay. So I don't need to equip this. Breaking enemy parts. Please leave me be. I feel liberated even though I no longer have a purpose. Unidentified amplifier. 1 second use to unlock and enhance Nola's abilities. Oh, there's the thingy up top. More HP. Um, need materials to craft stuff, so might as well. Go up here, head to the right. Then it's not up here, but then from here I go down. Previous memories must be treasured, can't lose them. If forget, remember again. I'll always be by your side. Now unlock Soul Harvester. Kind of like the scythe. I don't know if that means I can also break through the one walls now. Can I just return to respite? Okay, good. I'm going to assume not. Since they still have an icon on top of them. I believe a place such as this exists beneath the old city market. Okay, I can get back up. Nearly drowned, but an attuner came to my aid. All of us that were cast aside, she understood how it felt. Aim slightly further down. Do not dispose of homunculi in the waterway. Homunculi of dubious nature have been sighted. Turning back is recommended. Hey, I made it. Oh, you're not friendly. Certainly thought you were. Oh, probably because I need height for this. No! Not tall enough. The hell is that thing? And the tuner appears we were too late. What is this? Lighted note. To whoever has the misfortune of coming across this letter, do me the honor of seeing to it that my arcane instrument is left in good hands. For someone that spent so much of her life running away, things down here were pretty good. This is a cruel finality to death, but my belongings will serve as proof that I lived. This will prove most useful. We should be grateful. Her last wish, we should honor it, for the sake of those that remain. Let's go. Dive! You can now move freely in all directions while in water, as well as perform attacks, dodges, and healing. Explore areas under the water to discover new paths and items. Action. I'll have to thank him later since he doesn't look like he's here right now. There were a lot of other homunculi kids at the subterranean testing site, too. We had all the same hair and looked alike. I thought of them as my brothers. You were there, too. We spent a lot of time together. You don't remember, do you? I'm sorry. Wait, no, never mind. All the same, thank you for sharing that with me. Like the water effect here going on. Okay, so there wasn't really anything in that room to explore down there. Oops. I need whatever grapple ability I'm going to be getting next. Soon, hopefully. More HP. Ow! For humans totaling until every core breaks, even everything we do. We go in the secret passage first. But not so secret passage. Owie! Improved stats, primarily defense. Up to 2 bracelets can be equipped at a time. The bracer of a tuner, Chloe. Whoa. Oh, I can swim up the waterfalls. What? No. Okay, if I can swim up the waterfalls, that kind of changes things a little bit. Also, our materials. Oh, I forgot to pull out the owl. Okay, I can dodge to go a little bit faster here. Ow. 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 Increase damage dealt by 20% when attacking in water. It might need that. Hate these things. Oh, I need this to upgrade NOLA stuff. Okay. This is sketchy. No, I didn't mean the fault. Grimoire! You haven't been abandoned for long, but one day you'll be just like us. Um... Yeah, I need to go down there again later. Bone Bangle gives me healing proficiency and defense. Stone Bangle, which gives me just defense. I still need one more core to upgrade her stuff. My savior friend of mine. In search of new employment, I found my way to the city. They've entrusted me with guard duty. It is good to have purpose again. Well, good for you. Where did I come across water before? I mean, it says I found everything in those areas, so maybe it just wasn't anything there. Okay, that's a lift. That's the grand lift. The one guy was talking about. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to come to this place before I went to some of those other places. Warning, entry prohibited. Hazardous zone ahead, occupied by homunculi who have declared themselves enemies of Milius. Risk of mutants. Okay. Okay, I can't get any higher here. Forgot I have the drill. And the drill cuts through the shields. Beyond the gloom lies the hidden stronghold of House Frost, sworn enemies of House Milius. Known as the Tethered Steeple, it was once an enormous prison meant to contain the nation's transgressors. Search the shadows for the place hidden by magic lies beyond the shroud of darkness. Occasionally you may chance upon hidden rooms or paths. These are concealed by false walls that reveal their secrets when Lilac interacts with them. Relics. There's the likelihood of being inflicted with the blaze, freeze, and shock status effects. Hey, Action! Thank you so much for the gift earlier. I really appreciate it. Alright, hidden path. Oh, there's also... the door over here. I mean... I really appreciate it, and yeah, I mean... money's not the easiest to come by right now for a lot of things. Okay, you look interesting to fight. Is that Levy? Where's my brother? No. Oops. Now. Okay, I can just brute force this. I was supposed to come to this place earlier than I did. The last thing I remember, I was in the Central Stratum. Oh, thank goodness you've come around, my lady. In my present state, I am afraid I can no longer continue to protect you. But at the very least, I can escort you back to the city. Yunga Tuner, you have enabled me to carry out my final duty of honor. You have my gratitude. Can I upgrade the scythe with that? I think so. Okay, now go down here. All the way over here. Hopefully find a thing to travel to. It's going fine. A little slow still, but it's the early part of the game. And early parts of Metroidvanias are usually slow. I don't need that. I haven't really come across these effects yet. Enhance abilities. No, but I get the axe. I mean, might as well unlock it. Abilities. We'll keep Eviscerate for the shield breaking, or to go through the shields. Try the axe for now. Yeah, I don't know what I think of that yet. All the homunculi here are fates were decided for us by House Milius, and then the frost came along and gave us a new lease on life. But yeah, it's been slow going. It's a bit slower paced than stuff like Blasphemous and Hollow Knight. Maybe it'll get faster at some point. The aesthetics are nice, though. What a derelict place, the Fumes have spared nothing. Nothing here, okay. Might switch back to the scythe. A little too slow for me right now. Chief Attuner's Journal. Control over homunculi is said to be similar to the magic of another time that was capable of manipulating the soul itself. Priests of the ancient people who inhabited this land at one time is said to have taken control of souls in this way to grow her power. It seems this ancient sorcery can only be inherited through blood. It was desperately sought by the sorcerers of House Frost. The abundance of magical resources excavated from the lower stratum yielded a bevy of anomalies, including but not limited to those that manifest the powers of heat and cold. Ever since the Land of Fumes has produced a number of arcane instruments capable of commanding fire. Be warned, however, for those are not to be wielded lightly, particularly by homunculi. Okay, so there's the status effect. Sure, let's go down. Yeah, it's a mimic. Didn't give me anything particularly good. Yeah, a little bit. I can see that that sells aesthetics. I know you're... Ow! Magic vial. be honest, some of the Dead Cells aesthetics gets lost on me just because of the fact that you kind of blaze through it trying to get the special rewards. The timed rewards. Lighted dice. Gain 50% XP after felling an enemy. Still don't know what... Like, I keep going up in level, but I don't know what that does for me. 91 attack. See next time I level if that changes. That's my problem with a lot of games that you rush through. Like, everything just starts kind of blending. You start losing the ability to enjoy the art that they made. Why not? I have the room for it. Save. Abilities. Okay, another elevator down. A pathway to the right. 94, so the attack stat does go up. Yeah, wait. The Steeple Executioner. I thought it said Sheeple for a second there. Be safe. There we go. Do you give me an attack or an ability? A frost? You're a sight for sore eyes. Stay on your toes, the fumes. We can't help it. Got nothing else to give, so please take this. Okay. No response. Oh, because the passageway. How does this activate? Oh. Elevator up! Okay. Is it called Braid? No. The one you're talking about, the one where it's like a spider leg enemy fairly early on in the game, right? I honestly cannot remember what it's called. Okay. Oh no. I didn't realize I was gonna keep going like that. Should have paid attention. More HP. Okay. So now, still haven't found any, like, carapace stuff yet. Yeah, I guess go further down. Materials. Okay, maybe a boss coming up. If I'm getting one here. Yep, that's my thought on it. Nope, nope, still more dungeony stuff. At least this is nice enough to tell you completed an area. Like you got everything and all the secrets in it. Just on the map itself. Requiring neither food nor water, homunculi instead find sustenance and magical energies. Through the preservation and replication of the soul, it has become possible to create homunculi with regenerative abilities, capable of withstanding the blight in the lower stratum. Before long, we shall be able to plumb the lowest depths. The land of origin is within our reach. It's especially nice for me because I typically go insane when I can't figure out if I finished an area or not. And these Metroidvania stuff. Oops, I messed it up. Jump, dash, jump, dash. Why is all of this here if there's nothing here? Trash dump for the upper and central stratums. Nobody ever comes down here. Well, unless they're levy. Feel the power of Gurren Lagann. I haven't done my yearly rewatch of that yet. Ow. Oh. Poison water. Crap. Okay. At least I don't lose anything. Fine, we'll check out this way. Book of the Blighted. Neither the body nor the mind can resist the blight. In time, it assails even the soul, and rot consumes the whole. The rot exhibits remarkable regenerative properties, granting undying flesh to the blighted. In the process, however, the mind is consumed by the blight's rage until only madness remains. Only the miracle of the priestesses can bring salvation to the blighted. Oddly, speaking of mecha shows, oddly enough, my feed has been filled with Gundam F91 stuff a lot the past couple days. Like, I know the F91 story stuff came out on G Generation Eternal, and so that might have sparked the interest in it, but no one in the feeds and stuff have mentioned that. They've just been talking about F91 for some reason, and it's like, okay. So I do not know the reason. I didn't hear any new model kits. I didn't hear Bandai doing anything like new stuff with it. Maybe people gave up on Crossbone and they're hoping that they instead just do something with that time period. But yeah, no idea why it's been filling up my feeds lately. The only thing I can think of that sparked it is the G Generation Eternal update, but I don't know. It's just very strange because it's not like it's one of the more popular series. If I remember correctly, like in the ranking stuff, F91 was popular with Italy? It's certainly possible that it's like fake organic stuff. Never mind. I was stuck in attack animation. Reduces cooldown of abilities by 15%. That'd only be the punch right now. Also, I forgot to pull out the owl. Yeah, it's just very strange. The other big thing I've been seeing in my feed is that the other Gundam mobile game, Gundam UC Engage, had a special event currently going on, which seems to be a what if, or maybe there's time travel involved. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's basically the three main characters from Gundam, the original 3 Gundam series, so Gundam, Gundam Zeta, Gundam Double Zeta, along with the main rival for the original Gundam, and then I don't know how to describe her, but leader of Neo Zeon, Haman Karn. They all team up to fight someone else. Palpatine, or yeah, Happiest Shirako. I think I saw something about that at one point. It sounds familiar. Can't believe my brother fell down here too. Thank you for saving me. But that homunculus looked like he was about to fall apart. He told me to stay away from him. Left me here and went off by himself. Thank goodness she's okay from now on. I'll make sure to protect her. Okay. Okay, we have Enhancer, just Carapace, a Protective Carapace, Antiquated Parts. Those are the new stuff. So, improves stats but does not grant any additional actions. Press right trigger to activate a barrier that momentarily nullifies enemy attacks. When timed correctly, it unleashes a shockwave. So, parry. That part 35. I'll try to remember to check it out. We'll grab this. Grab this. And I don't have enough for any of that stuff. Most of my YouTube stuff has just been flooded with Mecha Chameleon. It looks like it's a fun game, it's just... Okay, I need to switch... that... I like the Fire Fist, so we'll stick with that. Yeah, it looks like it's a fun game. It's just that it's absolutely dominating my feed. Everyone and their grandmother of a content creator is playing it. The Grim Reaper of Milius. Never thought I'd run into you here. Who? Werewolf? I'm trying to... Oh, it's right trigger. Which is also my dodge button. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of you. Owie. 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 One HP in a dream. Oh. Okay. Not exactly fair that you break out a new attack now. Yeah, there's at least that. Bring out my L. Come on, fall. There we go. Double up. I failed. Only one tuner made it back from the depths. All he found was the shackled beast. The fumes have reached the crystalline realm. Even hesitant homunculi are going crazy, or even resistant. Crazy. Heh, I'm more sober than ever, free from your brainwashing, damn humans. And a tuner, another of Milus's disposable pets. You think you're only different from a homunculus? You think you're any different? No, we're the same, you and me. Help me put an end to this nightmare. Sticking it to those Milius scum, not a bad deal. Show me what you've got, a tuner. This power of frost, so there's still hope. You called me the Grim Reaper of Milius. Why? Another mutant without its memories, huh? Then you wouldn't remember if we've met before. Not that they'd be good memories, not with those Milius scum involved. We'll need to keep this one on a short leash. Strength is the only language he understands. I don't answer to you. I pledge my allegiance to the Frost. There's no need to fight. Whatever, nothing left here for me to protect anyway. So the last of the Frost, huh? Let me help. I'll be your shield. Cooldown ability. Tempered into a formidable weapon by experiments conducted by House Milius, this homunculus was abandoned by his former masters after proving too difficult to control. He was subsequently tasked with exploring the lowest depths of the land of Fumes, from whence few ever re-emerge. But emerge he did, and with an attuner in tow. When activating the Shackled Beast ability, Lilac will momentarily assume a defensive stance, during which enemy attacks are automatically nullified and countered. Be warned, however, that timing is key and that the ability requires a period of cooldown before it may be used again. So parry. Another form of parry. The tethered steeple was the last bastion for homunculi with nowhere else to go. That was my story too. Failed experiment. The Miliuses left me to rot in the lower stratum. and a tuner from House Frost saved our butts. Got us set up in the steeple. Worked out for him, too. Kept the Miliuses from taking over the place. He's a smoking werewolf. Milius scum. They keep cooking up homunculi, but I'm gonna put an end to that. We don't get to choose, you know. Our fates are set in stone from the moment we're born. It's a raw deal. Abilities. Oh, enhance abilities. There we go. The parry, charge counter. Then a large AoE frost counter. Oh, and you're going to give me the grapple ability. Very pretty scenery, though. The music's pretty, too. What a bizarre sight. The fumes have affected the wildlife here. Ah, jeez. Cool. What? Okay. Oh, there we go. I like the use of colors. O noble guardian, cast thy bolt of judgment upon those who defile the azure forest. The magic from the land of origin dwells in the azure forest. The beast's wrath shall echo through the forest, reaching to its origin. Status effect shocked. Okay. The dog talks. Past the Crimson Forest is a stronghold of House Frost. No idea what it's like now, though. Not since I shacked up in the tethered steeple. Shacked up has a different meaning to me. That typically means to have carnal relations with someone. At least in what I know of. We're getting busy in the temple. Woof woof. What's wrong? Grr. Seems there's something on his mind. Maybe the forest is where he was born. There. whole lot of places to travel to. Obsolete core. And its abilities. So I can get nullify enemy attacks or the charge one, or I can get stun. Yeah, we'll try this. Hurry up. Dog talks. What does it say? Wolf. Translation of banking system is a lie and buy gold. I mean, I don't know. I imagine dogs would just give bad crypto advice. So if you stay still, the spirits come out. Okay, that's kind of interesting. They don't do anything, they're just there for looks. Also thinking I need to go back. Because there's that one place I died at that I didn't finish exploring. Return to respite. That was over here. So I need to go here and then take a left. That's a kind of powerful attack there. Where? Ba 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 ba. It definitely helps, and it cuts through shields, which is really nice. There we go. Cleaner's tag increases damage dealt to staggered enemies. That seems important. Oh good, they didn't make me run all the way back through. Ba 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 ba. I would like the ability to increase my flask at some point. We were all thrown out, but I have lots of work. I am happy. Okay. More materials. Cleaning, cleaning. Please stand back. Okay. Ah, poison water. Boss? Roller, giant orb. Yowie. Ooh. I mean, it's a type of orb. If you just want to keep doing this, that's fine with me. I'll just continue drilling you. Yowie. Ooh! Help me! Did the garbage talk? I mean, sure, garbage. Why not? What an awful thing to say, even if it isn't entirely untrue. If you don't mind, can you help me out of here? Thank you for saving me. I'm Yarrow and a tuner. What were you doing inside that ball of garbage? The magic supply system in the lower stratum is broken, which means the central stratum is inaccessible. Came down here to try and find a solution, but, well, you saw what happened. What did you have in mind? We're trying to reach the central stratum, too. I see. Would you be willing to help repair the magic supply system, then? Up ahead, there's a giant bug-like homunculus whose core is fused with the supply system. But, well, I'm no good with bugs, so I'm surprised you made it this far. Thought I'd get over it, but just the size of that thing. I don't deserve to be in a tuner. Maybe this pile of garbage is where I belong. Leave it to us, we'll take care of it. If you could. New model core. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I can upgrade the gun. Huh. Um... I'm gonna stay with the drill. I'm liking the drill. So we'll upgrade this. And abilities. Switch to this. Or do that. More materials. Problem is, I don't really have anything. Well, no, I can spend it on more relic slots. You have a bomb? Your ball looked different than the others. Um... Drill, 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 drill. Oof. No, I didn't mean to go. Okay, no, it's water. Never mind. I'm good. I don't think I've played that one yet. I think I got it on Epic for free. I think I remember you playing that. Okay, that's grapple point thingy that I don't have yet. Obsolete core. I suspect a number of homunculi have been disposed of at the final disposal site. Thinking of the homunculus graveyard? Is that even real? Don't the recycling homunculi dismantle and recycle everything down here? They don't appear to be functioning as intended at present, though. It ain't just a disposal site that sees a shower of trash from the upper and central sanctums. Folks in the lower stratum are used to having trash rain down all the time. It ain't right, the way they treat both homunculi and other humans. Moonin scared, Garm sad. Moonin, Garm isn't immune anymore. Don't be scared, he's our friend. Ooh. It's understandable for her to be wary of someone as imposing as Garm. Then she must be scared of you too. I beg your pardon? What do you say, Moonin? Silencing light documents. A portable arcane instrument presently in the experimental stages, aimed to nullify the effect of the fumes. The device detects when blight infestation has exceeded the limits of the purification vials and releases a lethal gas before the carrier can transform into a blighted. It is being mandated that all residents of the lower stratum, which is at greater risk from the fumes carried on their person, so essentially cyanide pills, with a detection release thing. Nope, there's an item. Just noticed the time. Yep. So I'll do some shopping real quick and then probably call it a night. I think I'll stick with what I already have on him. This chain whip. Less AoE, but it's break damage, whereas this is just freezing. But I'm gonna call it here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will try to be on tomorrow with more of this. I'm having fun with it. I don't know. So I still can't access this stuff. I need the grapple to get up there. I need some ability to get higher up. I think that might be another grapple thing there. Over here, I can't remember what I missed. And then I believe this was grapple again. Need to come from the backside for that. Don't know about there. And same with there. I think that might also be more grapple stuff. And down here, I missed some stuff over here. But I do have that right there, so that's not too bad to get back to there. And up here, I know there's grapple stuff up there, and then I don't know if there's anything up in the top right corner. Yep. Always check the map. Hopefully, I can get more potion stuff soon. Yeah, thank you everyone. Again, Action, thank you for the gift. That may very well be my next tackle after this game. I'm gonna head to bed. Gotta replay through the whole game again. Because my save's on the Xbox One. Because it was on Game Pass when it first came out. Not a big deal. It's been long enough that I've forgotten most of the stuff in it. Like I said, the only thing I remember is the weapon I used, which was Salamander Handle and then, Giant Saw Blade from the Black Rabbit fight. Yeah, thank you everyone. I hope you all stay safe. I hope to see you next time. With that, bye-bye.